Hi everybody, this is Hayden Bombard. I'm going to talk to you guys about a big issue in the agriculture industry today, not only in the United States, but all over the world. Here in this country today, there are more bus drivers than there are people working on farms or farmers themselves. That was stated by Krista Freeland in the Atlantic magazine. And less than 2% of the workforce in this country work directly with agriculture. That's not a lot of people if you come to think of it, and those are the people who produce food for us. Who produce food for the world. It's becoming increasingly difficult to find farmers, young people who want to start ranches and farms and get into the industry, and it's even harder to get them started with financial assets, and especially if they have no backing already or education on it, like myself going to school for it. This eventually was going to lead to a lack of food worldwide, even years down the road. But right now, you can start to see much higher food prices as less and less farmers want to do the job. Less food is going to be available, and thus it's going to be more expensive on the shelves for you and I to put on the dinner table, like beef and corn, just your basic everyday Monday through Friday dinner meals. That's the problem, and the solution to all that is education. We need to educate young people who want to be farmers and want to be ranchers, and they need to know of the opportunities set out in front of them. There's so many agencies that want to help, that are able to come out and give land grants, regular grants, just loans to get a first head of cattle for somebody who wants to start beef or start their first crop for corn or beets and squash. If young people know their resources, it's going to be easier for them to start a farm from scratch. Most people get their land handed down from generations who were farmers before them, and that's becoming harder to do as less and less people actually want to become farmers and ranchers like their dads and moms before them. Schools really need to get out and put their students out into an internship. Once they graduate, it's really their first foot forward is to get to know people in the business. It's to get to understand what they do, and not only financially, but they need hands-on experience to really get into the business and know what they're doing. And that can be hard with less people wanting to farm and less people continuing to farm. Most farmers in the United States are on average 58 years old, and they're about to put up their boots and stop farming and turn over their land, either lease it for hunting or just keep it in the family and not farm. They're about to retire. And that makes it difficult to give this land to up-and-coming farmers. They need financial knowledge, not only agriculture knowledge or hands-on knowledge, but they also need to know how to manage their money if they're going to go and start a business. And that can be done by a lot of agencies like USDA or NIFA. Those are agencies who will offer educational classes on exactly how to run a farm from scratch. They'll tell you how to operate with cattle, operate with crops, and how they differ. And those are the kind of agencies that young farmers need to find if they're going to start farming and ranching from scratch and without being handed something by family that has done this for years prior. And for you, I really encourage you, being here in Florida, especially in northern Florida, there's a lot of people just like me who want to start farming and ranching, and I really encourage you to get out and tell them that they need to find their resources and their opportunities because they're out there, and that might be the only way they're ever going to start their own business if that's what they want to do. So thanks for watching, and hard.